So here we have the Batwing. Join us in the video. We're going to do a review on this set and what my thoughts are, and then we might have a little look at the end to see what I think compared to the Batmobile and the Batwing, which is my favourite. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Martin. This is Lego Fan UK. Now, on my channel we do live streaming on Sundays called Building Across the Pond, where myself, Lego Fan UK and A&A Hobbies, we build sets over the course of 2 to 3 hours depending on what we're building. And our recent builds, we've been doing this awesome Batwing. It is absolutely amazing. So the set number is 76161. It is 2,363 pieces. Absolutely amazing. Obviously the box looks very similar to the Batmobile, and the build of this is absolutely amazing. So you get this amazing build, you get stand build, and then you get a build for the minifigs, and you get 3 minifigures with this set. So we're going to do a review on this, guys, and then we're going to compare it and see which one I think is my favourite out of this and the Batmobile. So I'll see you in a minute. So the first thing we look at is the box. Now, this is very different to some of the North American boxes I've seen, where they're all completely glossed over the front. This is obviously only glossy and shiny where the Batwing is, and the rest of the box is actually matte. So it's very different to the North American ones. So at the top, you've got the picture of the Batwing, sort of in a side, onwards looking profile. You've got a 1-to-1 scale of one of the cones used on it. Set number is 76161. 2,363 pieces, 18 plus. Side of the box is the same as the Batmobile, which is really cool. And then the back of this is actually showing it can be wall mounted. And you've got, again, the profile of the Batwing. The stand on the Batwing with the size, 50 centimeters by 23 centimeters. And then you've got the minifigs and again the Batwing there. Now, looking at the manual, it's quite a nice chunky manual. We've got all the details in the back. Don't forget to do your feedback and win, guys. You've got a step-by-step guide on the back of this to show how to actually open up the area where the pin is for actually putting it on the wall. So that's really cool to actually show you how to mount it rather than just put something in the wall and hope it stays up. I say you've got the normal kind of manual. And then at the front, you've just got a little bit of a glossary just explaining a few things about the Batwing and the designer and showing how you've done it. So it's pretty cool. Nice, chunky, sturdy manual. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at these minifigs. Obviously, you've got the same stand as the Batmobile, which is pretty cool. And then you've got the 3 minifigs. So the Batman minifig is the same as in the UCS Batmobile. But what is pretty cool is it's got the same cowl and cape with that rubbery plastic piece and the same sweatband eye piece. Minifig looks really cool. Love the prints on that. So if you haven't got the Batmobile, obviously this is going to be a really cool minifig for you. Next we've got is the Joker. Quite like this one. It's quite nice. I love the printing on the legs, on the torso. You got his cravat. You got a little flower on here as well. And it's just a single-sided face, but it looks really cool. Love the top hat, and I love the fact that they've included a feather there, because the feather or the pen is mightier than the sword. Classic piece in the film, so if you haven't seen the film, go check it out. You'll see what that is included, or you'll see why that's included in this set. And then you've got a little sort of tails just to represent his tuxedo, but he is a really cool little minifig. And then the other exclusive minifig is the Jukebox Boombox Goon Lawrence, and it looks really cool. I love the print on the head. Got the bicycle moustache and his glasses, little boombox, and get out of the way. And the print on the torso is absolutely awesome. I love the Joker printing there. He's got dice on his neck. He's got some playing cards, Joker cards on his right sort of sleeve, and then he's got his hoodie on the back. But it's a really nice minifig. I know we had a lot of people say it should have been his other henchman, but I think it's a really cool minifig. Now, looking at the actual Batwing, this is absolutely awesome. The build on it is so good. It's really strange because when we built it, we're building it flat on a table, and you kind of don't realise how heavy it is until you start picking it up to do some of the more sort of intricate build on the top. But it's so good. It's such a good build. Really interesting. I love how the wings are done. I can see that technique being used to make maybe a Stormbreaker for 4, which would be absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna have to have a look, see if I can get something like that started. So we'll start with these wings. The way the wings are done, absolutely amazing. Really, really good. I love this. How they've used these curves and all these pieces around here, just kind of slot in and push in. They've got a few hinges here just so you can shape it around the actual shape of the wing. You've got these little flaps which are for slowing down, so you can have them deployed up or have them deployed down. Love how they've included that. Loads and loads of black sort of vents and black pieces. Now the build for the actual shape of the Batwing was absolutely awesome, how they all sort of slotted on. So good. Love the tail piece here. Now these wings go up a little bit and down a bit, but they're actually really nice how they're brick built and then kind of popped on hinges and pushed in there. Now the guns, these gun builds, absolutely amazing. I love these gun builds. They look so cool. You got all these little rods that hold it together, but the actual gun turrets are pretty amazing. And you come out to the front and you've got these ears. The way these ears are built are really cool. I didn't realise how in depth and detailed they'll be when building these first of all. And you've got a couple of machine guns again, so he's fully armoured up, ready to take out the Joker. In the film, it only lasts a few minutes before it gets blown out of the sky by that massive elephant gun. But just this build around the cockpit area is just spot on. So good. Now while we're here, we're going to look at the cockpit. The interesting thing is this cockpit here with these sort of smoke black colour translucent pieces, it's not actually secured, it just comes straight out. So there's nothing holding it on, it just slips in and friction alone keeps it held in there. Now the seat build is really cool. Love how you can move it up and down. You've got an engine piece here, you open that up and you can actually use these little crowbars, find where the hanging piece is to hang this from the wall, which I definitely will be doing. I'll be hanging this up. You've got some missiles that are built into here as well, so that's quite cool. And the actual interior, the stickers on the interior are really good. And this one here is like one of the air balloons that Batman has to take down. Loads of knobs and switches. Same with these little stickers here. Got a couple of stickers around that side of the cockpit. Love these little throttles on either side, they look really cool. And then this side again is just loads of different gauges and buttons. And on the 2x2 sticker piece here, you have got the Joker in the crosshairs of Batman as he's trying to go take him out. But that cockpit detail is absolutely awesome. Now, as you know, it's situated on a stand, which just lifts straight off. And as you turn it over, the back of it's pretty much standard. There's not much going on. There's a little bit of shape in here, and you've got these little fins or foils that you can break off. These little fins or foils that add a little bit of detail if you have it displayed on a stand. And you can see here, this is the piece that hangs this set from the wall, and then you've got a little slot there, which is where your stand slots into on there. So looking at the stand, I'm not that keen on it. It's not very sturdy once you've got the Batwing on here because of the weight. It kind of wobbles a little bit, so it's not the greatest stand. And I hate this plaque because as soon as you touch it, it just falls off. It's only held on by these pieces here. They could have probably used a couple of Technic pins and spread it out a bit more, so when you put it on, it'll actually stay. But I don't really like the stand. I think it's, like I say, a little bit of an afterthought. I won't be using the stand. I'm going to have it mounted on the wall, and I'm going to mock this stand to make something with the minifigs to display these on here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but even that looks pretty cool. But I'm going to mock that. I was going to show you this going on the stand, and you can see why I don't think it's the best way of displaying it. So now it's on the stand, you can see it's a little bit wobbly. If you live anywhere where you get earthquakes or tremors, this thing is going to fall off and it's going to smash into loads of pieces. So I don't like the stand on this at all, but it will be going up on the wall. But like I say, the actual build for this is absolutely amazing. So guys, thank you for sticking with this review. Now we're going to go and have a quick look and see what I think is best between the Batwing and the 1989 Batmobile. So that is my review on this awesome Batwing. I absolutely love it. I think it is pretty cool. Now, comparing the two together, you can't really compare and say that one's better because of this or this better because of that. I think it's going to be a lot down to personal preference. I love how they've done the minifigures on the same kind of display stand. I'm definitely going to be mocking that, and I'm probably going to use the stand for the Batwing to maybe mock that, so when I display it, they're going to be displayed really cool. So keep an eye out for a little short video on that. I'm going to do a mock on that there. Now, as I said, comparing these two together, I love the way the stand is on the Batmobile, that you can just swing it around really easily. Not keen on the stand on the Batwing, but I love the fact that that can be wall mounted and that is going to go up on the wall. Now, looking at both sets, they both look absolutely amazing. It's all down to whether you prefer spaceships, planes, that sort of thing. So if you prefer aircraft or if you prefer motor vehicles. Now, I'm really torn between which one I like best. I think I like the Batwing best because I love how iconic the symbol is. It's Batman's symbol for when Gotham needs him. So I love how that is done. And then when you look at the actual Batmobile itself, it's just absolutely amazing. It looks so cool. So many cool techniques in the build for this. So trying to put them both together is very hard to decide which was my favourite, but it's swinging slightly across to the Batwing. The guns are really cool, and that the guns are cooler than this. It's such a hard decision. So guys, pop a comment below. Let me know which one you like best, if you prefer the Batwing or the Batmobile. Like I say, it's a very hard decision to make. They're both cool, and they both look absolutely amazing on display. So I cannot wait to get that on the wall and get them both together. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for sticking with me, as there's so much detail in this set. The technique and the build is absolutely amazing. So if it's your first time here, please click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, keep updated with my latest videos. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.